Thank you very much. Honorable Minister-Designate, in 2 minutes, just tell us about yourself.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, my name is Mintah Akandoh. I started my basic education in Sahria Krofu, Sahria Sankrum, and finally wrote my BECE at the Kumdom Junior High School. I proceeded to Anglican Senior High School in Kumasi, then subsequently to University of Cape Coast to pursue mathematics and statistics. I did my national service at Dwaboso Senior High School. My first employment with national service at the headquarters at the department, voluntary department. I subsequently became the member of parliament for Dwaboso constituency from 2013 till date. In 2015, I was made a deputy minister for lands and natural resources. From 2017 to 2018, I was the deputy ranking member on the lands and forestry in the Ghana's parliament. From 2018 till date, I have been the ranking member on the Parliamentary Select Committee on Health. I did my LLB with Mount Crest University College. I did my LLM with the University of Ghana, Legon. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Honorable Nominee. Before proceeding with the vetting questions, kindly indulge me. In 2 minutes, I would read a statement on the happenings of yesterday.
Very well, Mr. Chairman.
Honorable members, last night, during our sitting, what started as a disagreement between members of the committee with regard to vetting some of His Excellency the President's ministerial nominees degenerated into a full-blown physical altercation between members of the committee, leading to the destruction of some furniture and microphones in the committee room and disruption of proceedings, causing the sitting to end abruptly. The damage to these items affected the functionality of the committee and has also tarnished the dignity of the institution and its members. Upon assessment of the extent of the damage, one microphone was damaged beyond repairs and has been replaced. Fortunately, this morning, proceedings will carry on without any technical hitch. It is essential that we assure a swift return to order and maintain the integrity of our parliamentary process. The action that unfolded last night have drawn significant concern from the public and are cause for reflection on the conduct of professionalism of our members of parliament and the institution of parliament. It is crucial that we restore confidence in our committee's ability to function effectively and responsibly. While forcefully, disagreement during plenary and committees are commonplace, and indeed heckling and filibustering between and among members are permissible, physical altercations are totally prohibited, and the laws of our country emphatically prohibit same. What happened last night is totally unacceptable, and we take full responsibility for the unfortunate incident. The appointment committee would like to offer and qualified apology to the Right Honorable Speaker, the leadership and members of Parliament, as well as the general public for the unfortunate incident, and would like to reiterate that we are committed to working for the growth of our democracy. Going forward, I implore all members to conduct themselves in a way befitting members of parliament, bearing in mind that this is an honorable house, where not only the rule of law, but the onerous rules and procedure governing parliamentary practice are upheld at all times. Growing a democracy is always a difficult process, but agreeing to disagree with colleagues is the honorable way to handle issues. I therefore call on all colleagues to keep in mind that the duties given to us put us in a privileged position to serve our country and be good example for those who would come after us. The people who put us here in Parliament expect us to act in a way that will unite us as a people, and it is incumbent on us to take this task seriously. Please, let's conduct ourselves in this manner. Once again, our sincere apology to the general public. We assure you that appropriate measures will be put in place to address this issue and prevent recurrence of such incidents in future. We, as members of this committee, will continue to work in unity and dignity for the furtherance of our parliamentary democracy and the good of our multi-party democracy. Thank you for granting me the audience.
To everything that we do in here, I will humbly urge all hardliners to step down their hardline stance so that they help the chair and my good self to manage the affairs of this committee in all transparency. Chairman, thank you for the treasure space, and I assure you one more time of my fullest cooperation together with my colleagues. Thank you. Yeah.
Honorable members, will proceed with the vetting. Order. In view of the fact that I'm here to take the list of the subject matter committee members, I will want to start from my right by giving the floor to Honorable Haji Alade.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you for the opportunity. As for the congratulations, I will always make sure I congratulate my people. And when I say bye-bye, bye-bye for the best. Mr. Chairman, congratulations, Honorable Akandoh. I have been in the chamber with you for not less than 12 years. And I have watched and observed your activities. I know how hard you have worked, and I know how far you have gone. I'm not surprised, as the ranking member for health, that you have been nominated. There's nothing better than working and being rewarded. You deserve it. Honorable Akandoh, I want to ask this question. We have a backlog of about 20,000 allied health workers sitting unemployed, and about 60,000 nurses waiting. What would you do to ensure that these people are employed and that those who are already at work and had issues of remittances on COVID-19, which you had counted so much about its funds, what will you do to remit them so that they will give out their best as and when they are being asked to come and work. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I have only one question, and that is it. Congratulations, and I wish you the best. My mama is worrying me. Even the Dagombes amongst you.
Honorable Akandoh, let me start by telling you that when a question is asked, just go straight.
I just want to call
Honorable Akandoh, let me start by telling you that when a question is asked, just go straight to answer the question, and just that question. I'll call upon Dr. Ayu Afriye, a subject matter committee member.
Thank you, Chairman. Chairman, respectfully, with your permission, Honorable Mintah Akandoh, I would be referring to him as Abna, if you would permit. Thank you. Kwabena, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
We, just like my leader has directed, we are showing good faith, and we in the minority will continue to show good faith. And as an obedient person to my caucus, you would get to understand when the leader is speaking. Having worked with you in the health sector, you would bear with me that health insurance or healthcare financing is a very topical issue in the country. And it was, and it has been in all elections. In 2009, the then MPP government handed over 300 million cedis, equivalent to $3 million, liquid cash, positive balance for the NHIA. In 2016, the NHIA providers were owed in arrears of about 1.2 billion and about 12 months delayed payments. As we sit now, would you assure us, given that you are made a minister, and if you are aware also that the NHIA has a positive balance of about 700 million cash, investments of about 300 million, close to about 1 billion sitting in now under the visionary government of Nana Addo Dankwa Showboys regime. So with that cash sitting there, do we have assurance that, given you as a minister, by the end of another cycle, there would always be positive balance and no delays in payments to providers?
Thank you very much. Before answering the question, honorable member, who is Nana Addo Dankwa Showboy?
The former
So
president.
I can't really direct you to withdraw accordingly.
I withdraw the show by the former president, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo.
Very well. Showboy withdrawn. May you proceed to.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, just like my chairman has rightly indicated, all figures pertaining to the National Health Insurance Formula are usually available to the committee or to the House when we are going to approve the next formula. So, for example, these figures may be available to us at the committee level or to Parliament when we are going to approve the 2025 National Health Insurance Formula. But, Mr. Chairman, per my briefing, we have an arrears of not less than 237 million Ghana cedis. But when I get to the ministry, I will inquire further whether or not there is positive balance. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any further question?
Yes, a follow-up of that. The NHIA's mandate in Act 852 allows it to provide health insurance for one, non-residents. It has not been operational. There's also sections 3, FI and II, talking about access and equity. In the interpretation of access, it said the NHIA could support facilities. It has restricted itself in only claims payments. What would you do by taking advantage of what has not been done? And would you also seek to bring an ally for the NHIA? According to Act 852, it has none. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, when approved by the committee, I will work with the appropriate courtesies to bring the LI. And your next question had to do with the access bit in the National Health Insurance Act. Mr. Chairman, I will study the act critically and then give it more attention. Thank you.
Second question. Mr. Chairman, there was this allegation on ambulance.
Be your second question? This is the third question that you are asking.
It was a follow-up of the first question. So there was this allegation about ambulance parts in October by the minority. It was under the then minority, now majority. I beg your pardon. The allegation sought to say the supplier did not honor the obligations to his contract. It was under the Ministry of Special Development. What I have here, if Mr. Chairman, with your permission, is ambulance service confirming delivery of all parts and obligations of the contractor. Would you, when giving the nod, delve into this for the public to have an understanding of where the issue and the perspective of this issue in the public interest? Mr. Chairman, this is my last question, and before he answers, I would want to say congratulations in advance. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Proceed to give your answer.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, with respect to the spare parts of ambulance and the contract between the company which is supposed to maintain the ambulances and the Republic of Ghana, briefing, these are the facts. Because, Mr. Chairman, if approved by the committee, I am determined to investigate that particular matter. So I can only give you the facts as I was briefed. Mr. Chairman, the facts are that, number one, that same company was given the opportunity to buy not less than 307 ambulances at the rate of $41 million. And Mr. Chairman, per my briefing, the contract I have seen, then the minister went ahead to sign a contract for the maintenance of the 307 ambulances at the rate of $77 million in 5 years. Mr. Chairman, don't forget that we all have cars. The deterioration of any car is not as much as the last 5 years, the first 5 years or 4 years. Your machines may not be deteriorated that much. And so these are the facts available to me, and I am going to institute investigation into the matter. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was a question emanating from Haji Aladi regarding the nurses trainees, the backlog.
Yes. Mr. Chairman, the unemployment with regard to health professionals in this country is alarming. And the issue has to do with the effects on the wage bill. And therefore, there is the need for us to think outside the box, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, what I'm going to do is probably to link up with other countries so that we in the ministry will facilitate the migration of these health professionals to other countries so that we create jobs for them. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, by indication, I need to give the floor to Honorable Minority
leader.
My respected colleague, thank you for being here this morning. I know you were expecting to have your day with us last night. I'm sure because of some disagreement, we couldn't have you. That notwithstanding, you made it again this morning. Let me ask you, first, on your CV, you've indicated you're a farmer. I know you to be a commercial farmer. Not many people know you to be a farmer. Can you share with us what you have done so far in your business life?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, I hold a humble view that as a country, we have absolutely no reason to import food into this country. We can feed ourselves. And have spoken about this issue severally. And therefore, I took the trouble upon myself to demonstrate it. And so I started with cocoa farming, then I ventured into rice. Almost every household in this country consumes rice. Mr. Chairman, I start from planting through processing to distribution of rice. I started with not less than 150 acres of rice in the Western North region. At the moment, this year, Mr. Chairman, I'm doing not less than 5,000 acres of rice in the Yagaba, Su, Kobori, and EZC area in the northern part of the country. And Mr. Chairman, I am determined to even go beyond that. We have not less than 3 processing machines across the country. One in Western North, another one in the Somenya area, and then we're putting up another one 15 kilometers towards Yendi in Tamale to even bring in other equipment like the power boil machine to be able to get the right quality of rice to be produced locally for the benefit of the country. Thank you.
Now, when MPP came into office 2017, I opted to stay out of government because I was doing so well in the private sector. I didn't want trouble. Kwabena, you are running, I don't want to use the word multi-million-dollar business. You are doing so well. I admire you, I respect you. You're doing so well in the private sector. I've seen my business go bad because I got into mainstream politics. How have you prepared a system to protect this your investment as you now move into limelight? And you're going to be held minister. That's your multi-million-dollar investment. You want to risk it? You ready?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, this appointment is called to duty. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
Honorable nominee, I do not have any assessment before me that your business is a multi-million-dollar business. So accordingly, the multi-million-dollar aspect of the question is hereby expunged. You may proceed to answer the rest.
Chairman, in that chamber, those of us in the private sector, we know ourselves. So I would accept that multi-million and replace it with, he's doing so well. He's running a very successful, business. I buy equipment from him, and I do business with him, so I know, and he knows. But anyway, so health minister, how
The question has been asked. May you proceed to give the answer?
Mr. Chairman, it's a company, and I'm not the only director. And so there are other systems to make sure that the company will run. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Now, today, yes, you did BSc Mathematics and Statistics. So I know you will be able to take the necessary questions with tact. There's often held perception that when new government assume office, people from all manner of places approach the new government, and it leads to termination of contracts, frustration of businesses. I have some businessmen who have sent me a message, and because you are a private sector man, they want to know what will be your attitude towards those who would come to you and say, terminate this, investigate this, do that. You mentioned the ambulance thing, for instance. The way you see it may not be how it is. All right? And as a businessman, what measures would you put in place to stop those hardliners who will come to you with that kind of attitude? Terminate, cancel, investigate, stop payment, don't pay, don't do this. What would be your attitude?
Please provide the answer.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, we all know that the private sector is the engine of growth. I am not prepared to capriciously terminate any contract. Mr. Chairman, as and when there is a need to inquire into it, I will do so.
The drone
Thank you very much.
The drone services, you become aware of it. What steps would you take as a health minister to improve upon it?
Mr. Chairman, I personally have raised issues on the drone on the floor of the House. And when this committee approves me, I'll further inquire about the drone services. But Mr. Chairman, again, let me provide some facts to
Honorable members, order.
Let me provide some facts to the committee on the drone matter. The Chairman, I have the Hansards here. Let me first concede and admit that to the extent that the drone services is, extending and supplying essential medications to the hard-to-reach areas in this country is a fantastic idea. Mr. Chairman, as leaders of this country, we owe it as a duty to be candid with the good people of this country. When this particular issue was discussed on the floor of the House, Mr. Chairman, the idea was that they were not going to take money from the government coffers to pay the services of the drone. But Mr. Chairman, we are paying. And then I have seen some contract between Ghana government and when I come, I'll take my time and then investigate. As and when there's a need, we'll cooperate with them because they are doing a fantastic job in this country. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and then I would do a few comments. Yes, when my chief whip is doing systems and policies, who am I? Your party has promised a children's hospital in Accra. You are aware?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
What timeline should we expect this?
Mr. Chairman, with respect, let me get to the ministry, talk to the finance minister and my technical officers. Thank you.
So, in this administration, health minister, what is that unique selling proposition you are bringing on board as a government in terms of your health policy? We know Kufuor, when you go on the street, you say health insurance, they say Kufo. When you hear free SHS, they say Akufo-Addo. When you hear Metroma, they say Kufo Bus. What is that unique selling proposition you are bringing on board as a government in the health sector?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, per our manifesto, we have promised free primary health care. And we are going to ensure that primary health care is free. The Chairman, we have also promised that we are going to establish a fund called Mahama Care.
Honorable members, let's have some order to listen to the answer.
Again, we have promised in our manifesto to establish a fund called Mahama Care Fund to take care of chronic diseases. The Chairman, it is our determination to make sure that Ghana becomes pharmaceutical hub. Thank you.
Honorable nominee, there is nothing further to add. We want to assure you that we're not taking a vote on you. We, outside, would support our friends to pass you by consensus. We are done. And Chairman, take note that we spent less than 30 minutes on this nominee.
Honourable members, the indication from my right side is that I should have the opportunity to conclude. Honourable members, in conclusion, I acknowledge our revered guest behind the nominee, giving him the moral support. First on my list is Mrs. Lydia Nkrumah, the spouse of the nominee. Then we have Nana Bochi Ababio, the father of the nominee. Nana Ofori Ahinkan II, Sehui Boinzanhini, and Kronti Hini of Sehui. We are so traditional council. We also have Nana Awurema II, Chief of Joaboso. We have Nana Kwesi Ababio, Chief of Bodi. We have Nana Kwesi Eduhini I, Chief of Jenasi. We have Alhaji Hafiz Adam, Chief Director, Ministry of Health. We have Dr. Richard Salome, General Secretary, Ghana Medical Association. And we have Dr. Eric Kofi Njedu, Chief Executive Officer, Cape Coast Teaching Hospital, and Dean of the Chief Executives of Teaching Hospitals. We have Daniel Amanin Dankwa, Registrar Pharmacy Council. Then we have Nana Edu Kwesi, Chief of Survey, Antobia. We have Michael Edu, NDC Regional Chairman, Western Region. You are all welcome. Well, Western North Region, sorry. Honorable members, I have the pleasure of asking him a question, but I do not have a question for him. He sits so close to me. I know his competencies, and I believed he will deliver. We've seen his potentials as a ranking member on Health Committee. So congratulations on your nominations. You will hear from the committee and you are accordingly discharged.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Honorable members, before our next guest, we'll take a short break. We won't leave the committee room, but we'll request that those who are not members of the committee should humbly leave the committee room, and the committee will do a short discussion on some issues. And this should include the media. Please, we promise not to be long, and we'll call you back when we are done. Thank you.